Hello! Welcome on in, everyone. I'm Ben and well, we're here. Oh, God. How's everyone doing today? Good at home? I am actually really sleepy. Really sleepy. Honestly, I haven't been getting much sleep recently, so kind of my fault, kind of not my fault. I'm not going to get into that, but... Ah, God, coffee. No, I did manage to get a nap before stream, though, so... That's good at least. Unfortunately, I've got to be up early tomorrow, so... Oh my god, this is fucking peak. Hey, Louie. Oh, this is great. I absolutely love this. Chipmunk singing is absolutely perfect. Oh my god. What's the thing I was going at? To be fair, it's not entirely my fault. Like, it's kind of my fault. A little bit. Partially my fault because kind of I was supposed to get some sleep and then I was end up doing stuff and then yeah. Then other reasons for the not getting any sleep. No, oh my god, I definitely have a whenever I'm not great, I'll just lie there and I'll just not sleep, which is the other problem. And then sometimes I'm like, okay, I've got to actually do something. I need to actually work through some of the stuff that I've got in the back burner, and I decide to do that when I should be sleeping. So, yeah. It's become a thing. Ow! I mean, that is literally put me to bed because the sharks are in my bed, so... I try and sleep. When I do try and sleep, it's just not happening, so... What can I say? Although, I did get a bit of inspiration last night. In fact, I'm just going to send this to you. I still need to work. It's a little bit around the edges, and I do need to sort out the bottom of it, but yeah, I'll send you a DM, Louie. That's what I was working on. I think they're okay. I finally found something that would work to modify, so... But that was kind of it. That was kind of why I started working on that instead of doing other things like sleep, because I finally found something and went, oh my god, that would work. And then I just couldn't stop. I was doing it then, so, you know. No way, it's the little furry.
Oh,
Hey, Lack.
shout out Silva.
Good fights. Good fights.
Oh my goodness, you had to choose this one? Oh my goodness.
Hey yo, nice quads, thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of Toma, to the surprise of absolutely no one, guess who came top of my Twitch recap? Yeah. Honestly, I am going to say the weirdest thing with the recap.
Yes, he does.
This is exactly the point. Wanna know something funny? You're my top, at least in the recap. I guess the 16-hour streams. Yeah, see, this is what I was about to say. It is so weird for me to actually be in people's lists. Like, I am just completely speechless today and going because of people have sent them or I've seen them, and I'm just being like, huh, huh, what, what? Why am I in your list? I didn't expect to be in anyone's list. So actually showing up is what? Huh? Huh? Oh god. Yeah. I will try and get some sleep anyway at some point. Um kind of. No, I actually do plan to tonight to an extent. Um you know what? Yeah, let's just have a look at this. And of course that's going to odds right now, so yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna waffle on for another minute or so because ads are ongoing, so me. So how's everyone doing today? Everyone having a good day? Good. Good gay. Good gay. Yes. Where the hell is everything? I am completely lost right now. Okay, there's that. I am signed in on Twitch on here, aren't I? I hope so. I am getting better at doing this. I am remembering to click the upload button as soon as I end stream. I'm just curious if anything actually shows up on there. Not what I'm supposed to be doing. Got completely distracted. Gonna pause the rest of mine once home. Apparently spend a lot of time on Twitch. Yeah. Probably too much time for me. Why do some of these have views? We don't expect anyone to actually watch the votes. Weird. Okay, so I'm gonna go through my view one first. I think that's probably gonna be the way to do it. Let's see, where can I move things around? If I swap these windows around, will that work? Yeah, it's not exactly right, but it's close enough. Okay, so 2025. Yippee! I have definitely spent way too much time on Twitch. This, I have absolutely no clue. There wasn't 366 days in 2025. I don't know where I've got an extra day from, but apparently I've got an extra day. Like, don't ask. I literally couldn't tell you. Also, I was watched. Well, let's just do something. I was in a year. 8,760. I've watched for 9,404 hours. So I've also managed to gain 640 hours in the year. Okay, some of that is I do quite frequently have 2 streams up, at least. So, yeah, that's probably some of that one. Over 9,000! How are you doing, Sona?
hit the no diagonal nice way to hit them fives. Harlot. Oh.
Good fights.
You know
good
what I'm gonna do
fights.
next? I'm gonna show my ankle. You see this? You see this? Look at my ankle. You see this? I'm gonna
We're
show
just
my
having
ankle.
all the maid intros today.
Oh shit! I'm showing my ankle.
Oh
what?
my god.
Yeah.
Bare
That's right.
angles.
Call me-
What a harlot. Jeez. Oh, I am so glad for these clips because these are going to come up for years and it's going to be amazing. Don't tell medieval times about me. Okay, so yeah, I've managed to invent an extra day and watch more hours than the are in the year. So yeah, I watch Twitch a little bit. But yeah, I think the number of hours watched is just the amount of time I've got multiple streams open. Honestly, that could have been higher, but there was a good point at the start of the year that I wasn't watching Twitch, like... But I was watching Twitch, obviously I was watching Twitch, but I wasn't watching it as much in, like, off time, when it wasn't, like, main streams I watch. So that number could actually be so much higher than this. It just, well, isn't. Yeah. So about this, what do I watch? Well, apparently, 10% of what I watch is League of Legends. Oh, yeah, the top 10%. I don't know where that came from. Not really, actually. Like, I do kind of know because towards the start of the year, like, I know there has been times where there is a couple of people who do play League a bit, and it tends to be some of the people that I used to fall asleep watching. Like, so basically, if it was a Torma day, I would probably fall asleep watching Torma. If it was not a Torma day, I would probably fall asleep watching someone else, and there was a decent chance that they would end up playing League. So, you know, to be honest, everything else I can explain. They're just chatting. I mean, I'm going to get to the people I actually watched, but yeah, it's a lot of yappers. A lot of yappers. A talking panda? No way! To be honest, like I say, most of my tough ones are just yappers. So, fair few people. Like, I watch quite a lot that goes under special events, so that one doesn't. Oh, well. To be fair, there's quite a few. Oh, I'm trying to think. Who actually a watch really does art tag. I can think, like, been sitting around doing maze a lot, but other than that, I'm trying to think. Like, everyone else is majority doing something else when I've been there. But I suppose it all adds up. Like, everyone who's done little bits of art and they all adds together. Pokemon Fire Red, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was pretty much Point Crow playing Kaizo Ironmon. I'm pretty sure. Other than that, I've got a chill streamer that I sometimes watch, but they play a lot of Pokemon Kaizo, so probably between the two of them. Okay, favorite streamers. I might have just spoiled it a bit, but Um, um, I mean, it is not really a surprise to anyone, this one. Most watched channel, Thomas. Honestly, that could be a lot higher. The Subathon earlier in the year, I didn't actually watch anywhere near as much as I expected to. The ones last year, I was there basically all the time. Well, the stream didn't go off. I was there basically 24/7. This year, other commitments, stuff like that, I wasn't there anywhere near as much. However, I still managed 830 hours over the year. Um, Yippee! To be fair, I'm constantly using that emote, so. Other than that, we have Mr. Earthsona, Capable Mabel, Neurosummer, and Miss Luminette. Oh god. Um, to be honest, out of all of them, the only one that I'm surprised is that I've been watching Mabel so much. Like, I know I do lurk in there quite often, but I didn't think it would be just behind the amount I was on Sun. That being said, did have a look earlier in the year, and it was about neck and neck, so yeah, I mean, it's about stayed neck and neck, so number of chats on users almost 8 times too. The thing is, I actually do talk in yours. No. To be fair, Thomas, I will do like the occasional thing, but it's not really much. Um, Going off the number of streams, etc. That's probably what, like 10 to 20 messages a day on Thomas. With how much spawns joking makes sense. To be honest, I wish there was how much did you spam? And there's like, okay, so like 2,000 of these were just when you sent the same message 50 times. Which I would never do. No. I would never do that ever. Okay. To be fair, I suppose it is over the course of the year, so. Oh god, I forgot that sound alert here. Wait, is that just. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm confusing myself there. That just doesn't have 7TV. I was looking at God. But we not have Jorken. But yeah, we do have Jorken. Of course we have Jorken. But you're talking about the number of chat sent. About half the messages that are sent on Twitch are in your stream. So, yeah. I don't know where the rest of the messages are, though, because it's like. I don't think I talk in that many channels. And what? Totaling these. That's about 4, 8, 32 and a half. Let's round it up to 33. I'm missing like 50% of my messages. I don't know what channels I've typed them in. Spam joke more than 2,000 times. The aid address, the model reveal, all the times the limit was removed. Yeah, there's been a few times. Ow! Stop that. just for that, next time I'm gonna joke extra hard. But thank you for the look. Has good chop. Right. Speaking of sparring, to be fair, we did say when you got this emote, we were gonna make this the top emote for the year. I mean, I definitely did my part. Actually, on these, Hamster's in there. I'm surprised Hamster didn't make the list of top watch streamers, but I have been looking and going, I kind of wish the top streamers, it did tell you the top 10, because, okay, these are the streams that have been around the most. However, it's the streams I'm around, like, pretty much all the time. Well, three of them are. Mabel and Vettel, I'll catch when I catch. But no, it's the rest of the top 10 that I'm more actually interested in because, well, honestly, everyone in the top 5 streams a lot more than the other people that I thought might be on the list. Like, Hamster, I sort of expected to be up there because I'm there pretty much every time. But it's one of them things where just, if there isn't the hours of stream, just doesn't make it. Yeah, getting up to 800 hours is way too much. Definitely there too much. um, Emotes attributed to me. Free. It is the scuffest emotes. Which ones are actually attributed to me? I can't remember. I have no idea which ones are. I can't bother to find out right now. Yeah, I don't think it's an easy way to find out without looking in the vaccines, and I can't bother to do that. Right now, I've got this Windows up here. Number of times the mods were used, 105. Apparently, I gifted 463 subs. Um, I think a good amount of that was earlier in the year, but seriously, 463? Huh? Huh? It does not feel like 463. I think that's it. Something I spoke 50,000 times, and 38,000 of them were as the moderator. So, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think now. Channels moderated 8. I'm forgetting channels that are moderated at the moment. Okay, there's 8? Okay. Sauna, Lumi, Hamster, Ace, Lack, Demo, Bar, Noda. Okay, there we go. There's the 8. Oh god, which clip is this? Goth mommy. It was 313 clips. Okay. Oh, well, we can't watch it. It's going to be inappropriate. The fact that this is tagged with the drugs, intoxication, excessive tobacco use, I know exactly what stream this was. This was back way, way, way early, and just one night I randomly got drunk and went, you know what? I'm fucking streaming. So, um, okay, which one's this?
Hey. That's right, Emily. I'm your goth mommy, and I'm here to take care of you. I'm so glad you're staying with me. Let's make the most of our time together.
You will? Oh, fucking. God, it's so stupid. You will? I'll actually go into it and just do it now. To be fair, you can hear like I was absolutely hammered that night. I basically spent the entire night trying to convince the AI to do some stuff, but naturally it was programmed to be like, I'm sorry, I can't do that, Dave. But yeah. Oh god. Yeah, that was actually really fun. Like, it was not a good stream. I can tell you that much. It was not a good stream in the slightest. It was basically me sitting there. In fact, I do love one of the clips from that. I don't even have a link to myself on here. Okay, click on this. Actually, I should just check through here, shouldn't I? Emotes. Which one? I can't remember where to check where. Oh, actually, there's on the bar, isn't there? For emotes assigned to. I'm just curious which ones are assigned to me. There's on the yeah, bar, isn't there? The autism, yeah, I did make that. Made that, and I made the wheel. So, oh yeah, there. The autism, yeah, I did make. Also, I opened that up and I can hear myself, and that is absolutely disgusting. We do not want to hear that. Which clip was I looking for? Yeah, yeah, it was that stream. Wait, can you have full screen on this? Okay. Can I have full screen on that? No. I can drag it. Wait, I want a full screen. Still haven't. But yeah, I think these were both towards. Still have no idea. The end of the night. I was literally absolutely hammered at this point, and I don't even know what was going on. It was when I was just playing with the other model because I wanted something to use that I hadn't even found the customizable one. I think that came about because of this one, because I don't know what I clicked. I still don't know exactly what I did here, but I've managed to do that to VTube Studio.
Hello? Wait.
Like, I'd managed to rotate it into, like, that orientation and send it flying off the side of the screen. I do not know what I pressed to do that. I just managed to do it. I still have no idea. That's why I ended up putting the model at the top corner, because I was like,
How
where you
the
at?
fuck did I manage that?
Oh my god, you can hear how drunk I am.
Hello? How the fuck did I manage that?
How can I manage that?
What?
Oh dear god.
Hello?
The top clip you made's a face
Yeah,
scream.
this is where I live now.
That's brilliant. And so yeah, apparently Guff Mummy is the... God, that was February? Jeez, that was ages ago. So there we go. Me in a year. I watched for more than a year, for more days than exist in a year. And sent half my messages in someone's chat. Probably all this emote. In fact, just to go prove a point, just pop over here. Where we are? There we go. Just getting started on the next year. There we go. Well, that's one message recorded for this year. I was saying Lumi's doing the same. Oh, I literally had it on screen. I was looking at the side. Yeah. Well, that's one message down. So 1 out of the 25,000. Getting started. I've got to do like, what, 100 a day? No, 75 a day. Probably 100. Oh, I helped. Exactly. Well, literally, as soon as got that emote, we're like, that is going to number 1. And yeah, I'm still not sure how Lee got into top 10. Like, I watch, but I don't watch. Like, it's not like I go out my way to watch it, so. Okay, so let's have a look at the other recaps. Oh, I'm gonna do one on this, like a tweet on the streaming one afterwards, but honestly surprised Fire Mort isn't number one. The rage messages, which is this one. Yeah, it's the same here. Okay, I don't have anything sponsored. I should get a Fize emote. I need to find someone to make me a Fize emote. Okay, I've got an idea with that, but no, put that in the back burner. Apparently, I've been around for 829 hours. Yippee! Also, just going into this, I will actually say this is almost exactly 1 year from my first stream. which I do plan to do something for. But I don't know when exactly. Well, that didn't work. God damn it. Let me copy paste things. But yeah, I am planning to do something, not this weekend. Yours too, your first stream was 16th? Yeah, I think my first stream was something like the 20th, but not talking about like actual stream here. And we got ads. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the ad message off. Maybe I should turn that back on sometime. I will make a note of that. Because maybe it's quite useful if I know things go to ads. I mean, I know things go to ads, but like, you know, I tend to be reading the chat rather than doing anything else. Okay, so got that selected, got that. Everything's just going crazy. Everyone sharing the recaps today. Hopefully the odds are about done. Do. Wait. Okay, back. Yippee! No more ads. Goodbye, ads. Goodbye. What was I saying? Oh, yours was the 16th. Yeah, mine was, I think, the 20th. But to be honest, my first stream was a very, very, very soft start. I think it was basically me, Sauna's mods, and Lack. Pretty much. Because basically, how it all played out was Sauna was playing Velocio and not doing very well. And yeah. I basically was like, right, I'm good, just as a joke, I'm going to run a parallel stream and then basically raid into him at the end, basically being like, have you not won yet? Which I do actually think I've got the clip of somewhere. Because I know I saved it because I was using it for a compilation thing. I don't know if I have it on hand. Oh god, where would that even be? I know it's here somewhere. Um, Basically 1 year ago.
What the hell? What the hell is this? Ben? Do you guys actually have a secret group chat where you just do this random shit to fuck with
Yes.
me? Did you give yourself a shout out? You totally gave yourself a shout out. It's unbelievable. Wow, Ben, thank you for the raid. Wow. This is literally posted in your server. What do you mean? What are you talking? What's in my server right now? What wax that? What's happening in the server? Oh, this bitch. Secret stream, we beat the in a bilateral raid. What did you wait? What was she doing? What the hell was she doing?
I literally said I was streamed.
Oh my god, this girl actually streamed. What the fuck? Okay, this is so. What is happening? I literally.
Oh god. Yeah, so that was basically a year ago. Yeah, actually got that marked on the file. 2024, December the 20th. Also, it's literally just you and slowly had a few of his guildmates come by, some found the entertaining enough to come back and grew from there. Honestly, I still don't know why anyone comes back. This is one of the things, like, I'm always sitting here and going, why? Why? There's so many better places to be, why are you here? Which is why I've been so surprised when I've seen myself pop up in people's recaps, and I'm just like, huh? Okay. The origin of Ben and self-promote. Yeah, because the channel was originally a self-promote channel. and it changed to be basically Ben streams, and then changed to basically Ben and self-promotes again. Because there was a period of time when it was pretty much only me who was posting in that channel. Oh god. This was before you integrated with a... Yeah, I definitely didn't know you then. Oh god, that is going way, way, way back at this point. Yeah, it was at the end of January. It was around that point because Lumi, remember when you were randomly timed out? I just checked when I got a message asking about that. Yeah, that was the 31st of January. You locked it like one of the announcement channels so nobody but the mods could use it. I didn't set that part up, so you can't blame me for that. It was so lost. I still don't know how he ended up getting banned. I'm just gonna go with I probably misclicked and you caught the flag for someone else. Gotta drive, so be back later. Okay, Lumi, have a safe drive. Total streams, 198. I do not believe I've had 198 streams. Okay, this is including like the days it is completely fucked up and the stream is restarted every 10 minutes. So, yeah, I haven't streamed every other day. At most, I've been streaming basically, well, other than the odd times, 3 days a week. So, yeah, I suppose if you go with 150 plus a few extra 160, then add in whenever the streams had to restart midway. Yeah, I can see 198. Yeah, distinct days streamed 168. That sounds more like the number of streams. 4,000 hours wasted. Ah, God. People wasting so much time around here. So much time. I'm surprised just chatting's made top 10%. Apparently, I've been. Oh, actually. No, no, no. That actually makes perfect sense. Because, okay, I haven't been doing as much recently. I have been just saying whatever game I'm going to be doing. But there was definitely a. Well, I have for a long period of time. If I actually plan to talk about anything in between, I do tend to like set just chatting first. And then whether or not I actually remember to change the game, that is, yeah. So most of the just chatting is probably me sitting playing games, and I've just forgot to change the category. And to be fair, none of us are good with it. We're all just sitting here, and no one realizes realize it's in the wrong category. So yeah. I've joked before, it's Ace's job around here. Just pop in occasionally and check that we're in the right category. Because the amount of times she's just like been popping by and just pop by, change the category and like, okay, I'm going now. But yeah, this makes sense. I did play quite a few hours of Oxygen Not Included. So yeah, that being up there, Isaac, 100% just chatting. Maybe not. To be honest, Portal being that high because I haven't played Portal that much, and I played it a lot, like a hell of a lot for like a third of the year. So I'm surprised it's still that high. But suppose I didn't play Isaac until much later into the year anyway. Same with Celeste, but Celeste I put too many hours. Top stream reached 34 viewers. I have no idea what happened there. Well, I do know what happened there. It was a raid. Which stream it was, I have no idea. To be honest, with these, I haven't had most of the tags that long because at some point, because I'm sure I did have tags and then I didn't have tags, and I can't remember getting rid of the tags, so whether my tags got reset for whatever reason at some point, I don't know. But for the longest period of time I didn't have tags. 47,000 chats! Yay! That's you guys! Yeah, I did say about this before and go, yeah, the raid message is the most used. God game is getting there though. Spin. The spin's probably me. 100% the spin is the emote I use anywhere else. I use that continually. If I wasn't streaming anymore, I would want to keep the channel active just so I could keep the spin emote. That's pretty much how much I love that one. I love being able to spin. Spin. No way. It's people. You know, I might know some of these people. Is that me? No way. Honestly, I... Saying that, is that you? 12 raids. Thank you for the 12 raids. Raid me once a month. Oh god. Is that me 3 times? Yeah, here 3 times. Oh God. I love how it. But to be fair, I haven't been like actually organising doing many collabs at the moment because half the time it's just like Ace is just going, I've got something to play. And to be honest, I am usually just so there for it. Oh God. And actually, thinking about it, I think it's been collabs with Gloomy because Ace. Oh, oh, right. Yeah, I know it. But yeah, raid sent. Who did I raid? Lorna, Torma, Hamster. Um, um. I. To be fair though, like, yeah, I, I don't particularly like raiding the same people again and again. I just realised the music isn't playing. Whoops. Um. Yeah. To be honest, I would definitely put. Well, it's probably going to be Lumi just behind them when I think about it, because quite often I end up raiding into one of the people I'm modding for, and it tends to be someone who is actually, online and doing something. I don't tend to raid into their channels offline. So I should do that one day just for the fun of it. Okay, guys, we're ending the stream. Well, let's just go in their offline chat. No way, there was 47 clips. Oh, great. It's this clip again. I don't need that. Number of new followers, 231. I don't know where 231 came from because... Okay, so apparently over the course of the year, I've lost 13 followers. I mean, to be fair, I know that some of them, like, I have noticed a few that basically got purged and go, okay, so, like, bot accounts and shit like that, so that will explain a decent amount of that. Because sometimes there's, like, a random person follow, and then, like, in the activity feed the next day, it'll just show, like, blank followed and going, okay, so you're no longer an account anymore. Points spent in your channel. 661k. Jeez, that's actually quite a lot. Now, see, this is actually what I'm kind of worried about, because I'm worried people are starting to rack up points now. So, like, if I... Oh, God. I am kind of liking something here, but I do plan on bringing back the wheel, and I have been putting ideas on it. But I am kind of scared at the moment because people are probably racking up points. Recap says you spent 180. I mean, fair. Well, where do we ask? That's only 1,000 points a stream. That's not too many. So, yeah. Achievements, affiliate unlocks. Yippee! And a shiny new badge. But yeah, I actually gonna do a post about this later. I was thinking about doing it before stream, but then went, you know what? I'm gonna talk about it on stream because I've actually got something to talk about for once and not be completely mad. I am completely mad, but also, um, I'm gonna talk about something else first, but then I'm gonna have to like run off for like 5-10 minutes because I've got a text message asking me, "Can I please change a light bulb?" So I wouldn't care, but it's one of the awkward lights. You know, the ones that are like over the stairs. So fun. Um, so yeah, that is 2025. But yeah, if anyone wants to share their recap, just stick it on the Discord. I love seeing them. Like, I just love seeing what everyone else has been doing. I've been looking through them on basically all the servers I've been to do because everyone's having so much fun with them. Oh, I can't believe looking at this one though. Like, seriously, it is a lot for the last year. It's more than I had thought. Like, I've never really thought about it too much for going, huh. Yeah, just, huh. I've been streaming for 830 hours. How many hours is that a week? How many hours is that a week? That is literally one of the easiest questions. It's average 16. So I'm at 16 hours a week. I mean, yeah, that kind of makes sense because I often do 4+ hours 3 times a week. The occasional 20 hour or whatever it ended up being in what. Go fix the light bulb girl. And yeah, I will do that. But ooh, just gonna hide this for a second because I don't know if I'm actually logged. Okay, I might be able to do it not logged in. I will have to have a look at that. Can I hide that? We are hidden. I want to bring up a post on Twitter, which I saw just before stream, and I was like, oh my god, how the fuck did I miss this? How did I miss this? Basically, because I'm being on socials. I mean, I've been literally going on as I started stream, and that's it. Um, wait, where we at? Will this actually come up in here? I don't know. I don't know how Twitter works these days with some of this shit. You can screw my bulb. I'll screw it all right. Are you gonna? No, you're not gonna do that. No, it's coming in. It's coming in. You're getting screwed. Okay, I can do it without. No, I can't. What? Okay, does that work? There we go. Okay, I can show this again. No, I was flicking through um, everything before stream, and I saw this one posted. Someone put up. I knew she'd asked for like a picture of me a while ago, and I was just like, okay. But I can't believe I missed this. I need to actually go apologise to her for it because, well, I just haven't been looking at socials, and I actually decided to look at my notifications for once and saw this and was like, oh my god, that is actually like really, really sweet. And how I was wondering what you added, but yes, truly, truly grateful for the friends I've been with and the friends I've met through my 1 year as a VTuber, whether it was through chatting, a collab, small interaction online, just hanging out. You've encouraged and inspired me. Putting this little collage together made me emotional because would not have gotten this far without being surrounded by such amazing people in my life. Might be a little introverted fairy librarian who needs to recharge often in her library. New Year approaching, I hope to create many more memories with you all. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm going, yay, that's me. I see me. But no, that is actually so sweet, and it, ah, I hate that I missed it. I love the Loomies upside down. I mean, but so I mean, makes perfect sense, but yeah, I do need to like go. I'm sorry, I just didn't look. But I 100% get where she's coming from there because every time I'm looking at things and go, if it wasn't for the people, I wouldn't be here. The people definitely make it. Also, I did manage to do it without signing in, which was an absolute pain. Apparently, you can only do it if you use the direct link. You can't actually. It's stupid fucking Twitter. Um, I mean, is that there? Is that there? I'm just repositioning my ass. Wait, what am I going? There. Okay. All right. Um. So I should probably go do bulb. I guess I'll put these on the screen while I'm going. Oh god, I am twitching all over the place. Oh god. Wait, what the? Wait, December the 1st. What the fuck, like? Huh? Okay, I need to deselect this. I couldn't deselect this. No, 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 no. Get rid of these. We need to go deeper. Woo! I will turn off the preview so it doesn't do that. What the fuck, like? When did? Huh? 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 Explain yourself. Explain yourself. What? Also, in the first, so that was yesterday. But yeah, this is why everything was going a bit crazy because I was mid dragging it in OBS and this popped up and started to load. You sent that to me Sunday my time. Okay, so yeah, Sunday evening would have been the start of the first. But no, thank you, thank you. Honestly, I need to get round to playing that more. I keep meaning to, and then I'm just like, I kind of got hooked on Once Human, which I wish I could stream a bit easier, but everything just goes to shit. I mean, the last time that I did stream it was relatively okay. I just had to cut everything back. Ace was like, oh, I got the DLC, so it's like, okay, we get the DLC. Fair enough. Anyway, thank you. Actually, luckily, it was on the base thing, not on the 18 plus thing. I had that up. I had that up because I was sending random pictures of it to Bap before when I was guessing what game he was playing. Yeah, it didn't happen. But like I say, it wasn't the sus version of the game. It was just the normal base game, which doesn't have an 18 plus rating. The normal one has actually fairly normal rating, I believe. But actually, I'll just turn display capture on again for a second and go on. See, it's perfectly fine. That game has a category on Twitch. So, I mean, apparently it's allowable on Twitch. I'm kind of in the way. Furry muck? What? I don't want to know. But yeah, apparently it's got 2,000 followers on Twitch. People who are really interested if anyone stops playing furry feet. Anyway. Put me in here somewhere. Go screw bulb. Bye. Bye. No. Maybe I don't want to go screw. Who am I kidding? I always want to go screw. I'm talking about the bulbs, right? Okay, so but if I go do this, I'm probably gonna get roped into doing other things. I'm gonna avoid that. Okay. I should hopefully only be a couple of minutes. Yes. It's really a pain to actually do this one because for some reason someone thought it was a good idea to install a light with a glass cover over the top of the stairs. So it's like, try not to drop it because, yeah. Otherwise, bad things happen. Also, I need to decide what I'm actually doing after I finish talking about this because I kind of didn't plan. I kind of didn't plan anything today. And then, well, saw the Twitch recaps and I was like, you know what? Do the Twitch recaps. Hey. Okay, so I'm gonna go screw and I will hopefully be back in a minute. Well, hello again. Right, light bulb attached. It actually works. No glass broken. Brilliant. Okay, what am I going to do now? Because I can't believe, like, I've watched that many. Well, I suppose I can't believe. But still, 9K? Jeez. Okay. Um, uh, Actually, I'll shrink that down and leave these here for now. Um, okay. I think what I might do is I've been planning to do this for a while, but I just never got around to it. I'm. I also don't need the message that I'm off screwing. Screwing has been completed. Hmm. But yeah, I've been meaning to make like a general schedule to stick on stuff because I kind of. Ooh, just check that that isn't capturing straight away. Mainly because I don't want to like something. Smile. Hmm. Okay, it's not. That is fine. But no, I've been meaning to do this, and I figure since I don't have anything to do because I didn't plan anything, I do want to play something today, but I just haven't decided what. I. Yeah. Weirdly for me, I don't actually have an idea what I'm going to play today, which is kind of a problem. I've got too many options. Really, too many options. Okay, there's a couple of games that I would possibly play, but then it's like, hmm, both of them kind of screw everything up. Not quite like being me. Like, okay, so they're going down to being basically a PNG. It's fine, it's fine. But I like having the model. Don't sue me. Actually, talking about that, that is one thing that I really want to do this year. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do with it, like how I'm going to do it, but I really, really want to get better tracking and a better microphone. If I could get a better microphone and better tracking, I would be so happy. And I have actually been looking at that. So, watch this space. Why am I even looking in here? I literally started talking about games, so naturally I opened up Steam Library and was starting to look. Not what I'm doing. I want GIMP. I want a GIMP. Okay. You know what? I am actually going to rework the schedule thing here because I'm not happy with how that looks. In fact, should I just redo it all? If I'm redoing it, shouldn't I just. I might just basically start from scratch with this. I might leave the background as it is. Because I can't remember how I did the clouds. I know there is. I know I did something with it, but I really can't remember how I did it. I know it was a diffusion map, something like that. Yeah, scrap the rest. Okay, we need a good picture of me. There is never a good picture of me. Yeah, that will do. That will do. Sorry, I was not talking because I was trying to take a picture. Where did you even save? Oh, there we go. Also, don't leak that because that is not to be leaked yet. That will be coming soon. Like, I will keep talking about that, and will keep being like, oh, but yeah, I just don't like it yet. Not really. Um, will it work? Yeah, that works. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think I'll look better down the bottom. Maybe a bit bigger than that. I want, yeah. Oh, well, do I need all this space over there? No, I could do a name block down the bottom. Name the block down the bottom might work. I'm gonna run with it. Hey, that needs to be at least bolded. Okay, of course, as soon as I click anything. Let's try 130. Bold. No, I don't want. Of course, I've re-click, so everything changes. Can I get these to be... that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Why is that not doing anything? That should have been making it bigger, but I don't know why it isn't. Space between the letters can get slightly bigger. Do I want to bold this? Maybe. Schedule. Do I like how that looks better? See, this is the problem whenever I'm doing stuff like this. I'm always very indecisive with it and just... What do? Okay, baseline. I should have just looked. Okay, that's Koenig. Oh, I should turn down and go Kemming. Wanted a little spread out. 150. No, what I'm thinking is I'll basically do it preset list, and if I do decide... Actually, I can delete these. Get rid of you. New layer. New layer called changes to shoe. Okay. Schedule. Backdrop. Select alpha. And we shall grow that by 16. That looks a lot, but... And I don't have the right colour. Okay. Can we have some colours, please? I need that one. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Why am I getting hit? Who is hitting me? And thanks for the 6 months. Oh, how are you doing? How's your night going? Okay, I think I might do this, but turn the opacity down slightly. I'm thinking I'll do a big but lower opacity. Can we have that? Okay, of course I didn't. That's just me getting mad at myself. Alive, try not to die. No way, spin! Yeah, we need to get the spinner more to the top. And I'm in the wrong layer. Frick. Go into this there. Where do I want this from? I'm thinking just a top up gradient on this. Maybe something like that. Why didn't you confirm that? I'm sure I told you to. Anyway, try not to die. Yeah, that's kind of a good thing. Please don't die. Yeah, I think that looks okay. God, I look kind of gormless in that picture, but yeah. I don't feel like sitting around for like half an hour trying to get a good picture. I never manage to take good pictures. It's actually one of the reasons I want slightly better tracking. Like, it's good enough. I do have shown it occasionally. We've basically got the 3 stages of tracking. Apparently, I'm not on the screen. That is super. I know I'm actually in the middle of the camera, but don't know why it shows me off the side of the screen. Maybe that's the problem. It can't see me face half the time. But yeah, I'll move that into the other monitor. No way, the 3 stages of tracking. Whoa. Whoa. But yeah, I don't know like why the broadcast tracker goes off the side of the screen. It shouldn't be off the side of the screen because it should be sent on my face. And according to this, my mouth is nowhere on the screen, so it shouldn't be detecting any movement. Yet it is. Not very well, so maybe something is going wrong there, and I'll have to have a look and see. But that's in the tracker part, and I don't know what I could do about that. When it works, this works fine. So I just turn my head this way. Yeah, but turn my head this way, everything matches up because everything's on the screen. But if I turn my head that way, it's just like. To be fair, but I'll move my face to this side, so I don't know what it is, but I'm sure I can't check the webcam now because it's in use, but try moving that bit to the side. Okay, hopefully that's a bit better centered. If I try moving it, you know what? If I put the camera to that side, it might actually work a bit better. Is half my tracking problems because I didn't have the camera centered? Possibly. So, yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't show me a camera preview, it only shows me the preview of the face. And it occasionally does that. I don't know if you saw, yeah, where the face jumps. Yeah, you can even see with that it's actually, when I'm going straight on, it's because that's me looking straight and it's actually showing the side. So I'll have to work on the positioning for that a bit better, but anyway, stopping going behind the scenes. Okay, why is everything closed? Well, not closed, but okay. Where were we? Move you back over there, and okay. Somehow I managed to get everything on different monitors. I might just leave this as fairly big, to be honest. Okay. And that is the wrong color. No, black and white. 130. And I didn't change the opacity. Where is the opacity on this one? I don't see an opacity. Too many options. If I turn the opacity up in this one, does it work on this one now? I hope. It does not. Um, um, you don't have an. Why is the opacity messed up on this? I literally. I'm confused. I'm literally stumped by this because I'm not sure why. Okay, so the opacity work. Oh. Oh, I've figured out. I'll put it underneath the clouds layer so it's got the cloud effect. So, ooh. Sorry, I just got an idea with that, and I don't know if it'll actually work, but I'm gonna give it a try. Give me that. Oh, we'll put me behind the clouds. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Interesting. I might actually redo that background bit. I'm gonna give this a try. Actually, I'll just copy that one, mainly for the name. Why did I set the opacity in there when I could just set the opacity on here? It would have been so much easier. Anyway. Oh god. Doing my best, but 3 minutes from tearing someone into hell. Well, good luck to them. I would not like to be on the receiving end of that. So yeah. Okay, grow by 16. Alright, I need to set the colours blue and pink. Okay, so even full colour, it's going to be kind of. Yeah, the bottom bit would blend in too much with the. Because that's what it's like there, but if I put it under the clouds, which was what I was having a look at, but no. Okay, didn't work out. Just wasn't sure how it would. Now that looks too much there, and that looks too little. Hmm. Okay. Anyway. Let's try that. Okay. Let's try this for God knows how many times. What do you mean you're going into blah, 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 blah? Okay, let's try this again. Bold. In caps. You know, why don't I just write all this out and then change the size? That would probably make a hell of a lot more sense because I'm trying to do it like the same time. But Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So I don't have to redo the format, and I'm just leaving that T there. Hi, Never. How are you doing? Okay. I do want a new line in there, but oh, that's going to be a bit too close. But I don't want that new line to be massive. I might have to do these two separate. Oh no, that looks okay. Yeah, I'm kind of just making a general schedule at the moment because I keep not actually updating it weekly with what I'm doing, but since I'm working with the preset stream times, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. We were sitting going through the Twitch recaps. Literally to the surprise of no one. It turns out I watched Torma the most this year. Never would have guessed that. And other than that, I spent my time twerking in someone's chat. I love to twerk. I still don't know how Lee got into top 10%. It it's confusing me. It's confusing me just a little bit, that one. Um Everything else I can understand. There's actually other things that I have watched that I would have thought might have been up there. League being up there was not on my list of probables. So yeah, I've been going through what mine was. Also getting a bit happy because, well, also did the ones for the stream itself, and well, this is everything we've done the last year. Yippee! I was still looking at it and going, I didn't feel like I'd stream that much. But apparently, I have. So, yay? I don't know. It's weird. It's been very weird seeing me pop up in other people's, like, not even 200. I mean, come on, I get it. Yeah, I did. I don't try and stream like, what would 200 be? That would be 4 days a week. Yeah, I think 200. Yeah, approximating 350 days in a year. There'll be 50 for every day a week you streamed. So. That is. It's crazy looking at it. I honestly done so much this year, but it doesn't feel like it at all. Not one bit. Because it has been almost exactly a year since I had my first stream. Oh, I wonder how that would look. I think that was on 16 increase. Oh, thank you for the care package. Yeah, what I'm wondering with this is if I take this part, of selection, grow this by, let's say, 4 pixels, and put white into that. Select that layer. That is black. I don't know. I like it, but I'm not sure if I love it. It feels too harsh. Maybe. Okay. I'm wondering if I do that 50% opacity, is that any. Well, there we go. Yeah, I think that's it. If I put it on 50% opacity, so it's still got some of the blue and pink bleeding through. Yeah. So it's not like a harsh pink. It's a. Yeah, that I think that works. Gives a bit of emphasis to it, but it's not harsh. Okay, what I will actually do though is create that on a new layer. I was just adding that onto the layer that already existed. Okay. I still like caps lock on. Schedule, backdrop, white. Wait, that's already drawn. I'm on the right layer. Yeah, I will temp things onto like the layers, but I do try and go back and do it, layer it out. I never actually do really, but okay, new layer on that one. I love how all of the new layers are changes to shoe. What happens if I just give you... Okay, so if I give it no name, it just comes as there. I should probably just do that. Makes more sense than changes to shoe. Dun, 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 dun. No way, pebbles! Okay, so this is the white layer, so that is going to be grow by 4. I might do slightly less border around these ones. Yeah, I'm looking and going, that isn't much it really blends in, other than like odd points. Like I can see it more around like that P than the M, for example. But once I put the other colour in, it's not going to be... The reason doing this is more contrast colour. It doesn't matter as much with this, but I've gone to the habit of always doing contrast colour. I think for this one, ooh, do I go 8 bigger than this? I might try it, see what... I need to use select alpha. Wait. Okay, I can't select alpha, and that it just selects the entire thing. Brilliant. That's super. That's going to be... that might work. I'm just looking at the selection area and going, will it, won't it? I don't know. Just check. And apparently you have 164 layers and haven't even got around to shading personal yet. Just check Twitch recap, and the hours scared me, so I'm going to try and cut back on watching streams. Never hits us. No, never. You can't be. It can't be that much. Which one? This one? Yeah. I'm betting you don't have that many hours watched. I mean, to be fair, that's actually not that bad. It just depends what you're doing, really. Like, what? What's that? 1.3. Okay, it's 4 hours a day. But to be honest, I know me personally, although it says I've streamed more, like I've watched more than a year's worth of streams in the last year. But a lot of the times that's because I've got multiple stream open, and it does count both of them when you're watching at the same time. Like you have 2 open. But also a good amount of the time when I'm doing it, it's there in the background. Oh yeah, if you've got 2 streams open and it's counting both of them, in basically half the time. Um, oh, there we go. Well, I was looking at the Discord there, and this was Lax. Yippee! I think Lax still has the record for the most watched, other than like, I guess Stream Elements is probably still in there technically. It doesn't count for like normal stats, but it does count in like a lot of the programs that count. I never actually look at these because I don't think they're great indicators. Hey, would you look at that? I know some of these people. Black Panda, um, Black Panda, Sona, Never, Ace, Loomy. I might know a name too there. Yippee! Top streamer! Oh, also stop doing this because I was saying before about like I kind of find it weird that I'm on anyone's list. I don't need to be top streamer as well. Also, please send that to me because I would love to have that. It'll be a great thing because I am planning to do something for my 1 year and being able to go like I managed to actually hit the top of people's list. I, oh god, that is it is actually really humbling. Like, I don't know what to really say, but it just is. Also, the tracking my Venus. Stop it. Okay. I'm going to try and do this. What do I set that on? 80%. That is completely wrong. I'm on the wrong layer. It needs to be that way. We'll make them a bit stronger because I do have the opacity set down. Right, something like that. There's too much pink at the bottom. I do try and usually do it across the board, but I think there's just too much pink. Okay, thank you. Okay, so keep the same line-ish, but a bit further down. Okay, how do I make things look like? Hmm. Okay. Oh my god, I'm just a ghost. Well, actually, you can see the like mist. The mist. Oh, that is giving me an idea for like doing something else, but not what I'm doing right now. What am I doing? Oh my god, I never. Okay. Did I ever actually finish making a thing for just like a single banner? I think I did, but I don't remember where. Um, would probably be in profile stuff. Here we go. See, I do actually have some sort of branding. It is not very good branding, but I do actually have some stuff that is there to use when I need something. Okay, let's center me a little bit more on that. Where's actually the middle of that? Wait. Oh god. 240. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, I was reading the wrong number there. 240 to 900. I think that's 240. 235 to 900. 235 to 900. So half of that is. Half of that is. Oh, wait. It even tells me. It is literally halfway through the S. Or just beyond. I thought it would, but I don't think it's a equal space type font that I use there, so I was just double checking. That being said, I'm 100% not going with them, I'm just going with the vibes. Does that look fine? I'm never sure with this. I'm not sure if I'm completely happy with that. Weirdly, I think I actually like that better. So maybe can I edit these layers? Where's the edit layer? Wait, does this not preview? That fucking sucks. Yeah, I'm making changes here and it's just like, ooh, ghost. Okay, so that is too far. I am just wondering whether or not reducing the opacity. I'm just wondering. Nah, doesn't look brilliant either. Okay, make a new layer down here. Hide them layers. Can I do alpha to both? Yes, I can. That is good. Grow by 8. I might just try doing these white with 80% opacity on this layer. Isn't enough there, honestly. Doesn't feel like it, at least. Thank you for the care package. Mm, Took way too long to send. No way! Top streamer! I feel like abandoning is trans. See, that's the thing. It's always been there a fair bit, and it's only recently I've actually, like, I've never shied away from it, but being a bit more open about it. But yeah, if you went off colour schemes, it's it's been there. Like, I mean, literally, look at me. Look at me. I wasn't exactly being subtle with it. Oh god. But yeah, I've been so taken aback today because I've got sent other ones as well throughout the day, and then I've seen other ones, and it's just like, I'm trying to think where were other ones that I have seen because I have shown up on other people's. I don't know. But yeah, I've shown up them ones, shown up in them ones. Oh, oh, wait, I'm your number one too. Oh, thank you. I, I, I really don't know what to say because I didn't expect to be on anyone's list. Never mind, like actually number one on literally anyone. Um, and Lax was the one I was going for. Just take that bit off. But yeah, between seeing it pop up in other people's lists and today with like coming in top, and I'm just like, also 656 hours. God, I think that was like that's over 3/4 of the stream. I'm sure I've only done like 800 hours or something. Still 800 hours. You know, looking at it, like Lack was saying before that about channel points spent. Although, see, this is exactly what I meant about that worries me. I'm looking through all these lists, and because I was saying before, I am bringing back the wheel. I have been working on putting stuff in it and thinking of ideas for it, and it is going to come back at some point. But I am very worried because now I'm looking and going. So Panda has about 34,000. No, 37,000. Never has about 40,000. Black has about 80,000. I am very worried now. Tell me I miss half your streams. I mean, to be fair, I don't think you actually missed that many. Plus, this does include earlier in the year when I didn't see you. It's not. Well, I came to about 37. Yeah, 37. Got there in the end. Whoa, quick math. I mean, I can sometimes do it. Well, actually, no. What I will go with is I can do it. Whether or not it actually comes out correctly is a different problem. I think that is half the problem because I can do quick maths in my head, but sometimes I just go badly wrong. Like, I don't know, think like doing the same operation twice when you weren't supposed to, or just carrying a wrong. Just sit here and mind your math skills. 1+1's mental gymnastics. I mean, to be fair, I would get killed if I wasn't at least half decent at it because, well, my mum was a maths teacher. So, yeah. Also, I never end up getting into maths that much because I was bored out of my mind in it. That was actually quite funny because I would get report cards back from school that would be basically like homework, top marks, test scores, top marks, top marks, top marks, behaviour in class, bottom marks. Basically, because there was two of us who were quite good at maths, and they would go like, "Okay, here's what you're doing for the lesson." We'd spend about 15 minutes and do all of the work, and it wasn't supposed to be that easy. It was supposed to take that long, and for the majority of people, it did. We just actually got it, and it just. But yeah, we'd just be continually getting told off for pissing about, and it's like, what the fuck do you expect us to do? We've got no work. Oh, you were doomed from the start. Have to keep working because the job never stops. Never stops. See, this is what I fail at. English. Words are hard. Numbers, yeah. Bye, Ben, like, cutie, and anyone who wasn't never. Okay. Well, I hope you don't end up killing anyone else or yourself. But no, I hope you have a good evening. Okay. Yeah, I've got stuff like everywhere. Seriously though, this is crazy to me. I'm gonna have to do something with all these later. But before then, I need to decide what I'm doing with this. I was thinking I might do my blue, do my pink, do actually select both of them off to selection. 80% fill. Right, I've got two layers selected. Uh, yeah, if I try and add a layer there, it's gonna add two layers. Frick you. Okay, well, do this again. Find the. Hello? Oh, yeah, that layer needs to be at the top. Okay, 80% is too much for what I'm going for. 50%? Oh, right. There we go. Back to the right place this time. That's just looking... It might work, that. See, I was trying to keep the same shade of blue, just go a bit blacker, but I think I might just colour pick off one of these darker spots. Maybe colour pick off the darker on the wing. Alt selection. Why are you selecting the entire area? If I do it that way, I literally don't know. Do alt selection on them ones. Do it. Wait, no. Do full color. How does that look? That's picking one of the colors off the wing to do it. Might try one slightly lighter color. Also, why are you only filling the one section now? Don't know. Okay, that is too light. And half of this is just me colour picking and going, right, which one? Which one? Thank you for the lurk, Never. It was good to see you, and thank you again for... I'm in number one! Yippee! Seriously, that is still crazy to me. How am I number one for anyone? I mean, I'll sit here in a stream, so... Okay. So I'm going to try and do the same, just... Right. How do I do this one? Okay, you actually do the alt selection. That's fine. You're too muted. I'm just going to end up doing this on it. Honestly, I don't like how that looks. I think just the blue... Although I... Right. Try this left through. Okay. After selection, I want to remove that top part. I'm just wondering, can I make the bottom part the pink? And will that look... I don't know. No. Now you want similar colours? Honestly, I might go with that. I might make these colours ever so slightly lighter. Is that too light? Let's make it lighter. Yeah, too much. That isn't much darker. Try that one. Am I even getting something? Am I getting something that's darker at all there? Yeah, that is slightly lighter. Now, I don't know if it was just me, but when I was sitting around looking at it, I it just didn't feel right. It felt dark. Should I make the? Ooh, I'm wondering. I'm wondering. Where is? Wait, that is the central layer, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of them ones. That one. Actually, get rid of them layers. They're the ones for the actual text itself. Okay, overlays that. Move overlay and that one to the top. You know what? I'm going to add these into groups. Okay, now I can collapse them out the way. Okay, I am actually doing okay in creating new layers for things today. I am not doing good in, you know, anything else. Like, stupid stuff. Like, ooh, can I make this slightly bigger? Um, yeah, stupid stuff like, actually naming things. Mhm. Probably around. Maybe that. Um, Schedule 5 p.m. EST, 10 p.m. GMT, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Hmm. Okay, I think I'm going to run with that. I basically want a schedule that I could put up as just the general one because I just keep forgetting to make it. Like, take today, for example. If I was doing a schedule, I should have had a schedule made for today. As it stands, I don't even know what I'm doing today. Okay, good. I did save that. Um. Okay. Schedule. That should be fine. Minutes. Here we go. Yeah, I think that's all right. It's not perfect, but there's so many things I'm just like, oh, I wish I was better at doing because I would. But no, I am not. No, I'm not. So I will do little scuff things and like I wish I could actually properly draw. Like even little bits. Most of my drawing is basically brute forcing it 50 times in a row, and well, that one looks okay. So, oh, cool. Right, where am I? I'm getting distracted. I see shiny, I need to look. And unfortunately, there's a lot of shiny today because everyone's like, oh, looky, we have all these things. Oh, that's why I'm getting pinged on Maze. Apparently, I'm the second highest person to raid me. I suppose I do raid me every so often. I need to look back at that. Me! Hi, Pickle! How you doing? Okay, I need to get this posted. Why am I getting notifications? Oh, because of me. Not surprising. Um, where's my thing? Please tell me that's pegging. Please tell me you're going to try and explain pegging to Bob. Yep. Oh god. I am sorry that I'm missing that because that sounds very fun conversation. Um, hmm. Trying to think of. I'm trying to think of something that wouldn't be filtered. Um, I can't think of any euphemisms that don't sound just as bad. Um, God, there's got to be something. Yeah, it's definitely one of them things where I'm like every time I try and me head to make it less sus, it ends up sounding more sus. Schedule. Same time every week, mostly. Okay, why do I put moistly? Same time every week, moistly. Yes, we get very moist in the stream. Be sure to come around and get moist. Same time every week. Um, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Give me a heart, please. I want hearts. I need lots of hearts. Honestly, this is so much easier too because I don't have to worry about putting on like, you know, changing it. Especially because I do have it set on Twitch as well as like the background if you're in the chat and there's no stream running. I think it's the only place that's really going to end up showing because most of the other things it will end up showing something else. But I just copied that text. Why? Okay, Jen. Whoa. Who's tweaking out on me? But yeah, this'll do as a stopgap for now. Because really, I would love to get to the point where I'm actually making these schedules again and actually remembering to do it and not completely putting it off and doing it at the very last minute if I even do it at all. Which is into the second week, I think, where I haven't done it. Yeah. We're 13 days since the last schedule. So I didn't even do the last scheduled start of the week, and I don't think I did a schedule the week before that. So, yeah, I'm just kind of going, all right, I'm just never going to make a schedule. Pin that. Okay, so now socials have a pinned post with just the general stream times because, I mean, I pretty much only do the streams at a certain time, so it kind of makes sense to just be like, here are the streams. I will decide what I'm doing on the day. Well, not on the day, but you know. Okay, Twatch. Which one is it? It's on brand. Update an image, general schedule. Do 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 do. Upload completed. Nice. Wait, it can be a GIF. Can it be animated? Also, why? Sorry, I'm looking at the tracking. The tracking is like really tweaking today. And I don't know why. Like, I'm seeing still and it's tweaking all over the place. Unless that's me and the caffeine, the jitters are just getting to me and it's just like. That is also possible. Right, I think I might start playing a game after this. What? I don't know. I think I'm gonna get. Oh, what am I moving? I've got grab of window, but I don't actually know what it is. Okay, some sort of image. Yes, I'll put that there, put this here. But yeah, no, the Be Right Back is covered. Wait. Oh. Actually, I can just have this scheduled like stay in OBS now because I'm just using the general one. The reason it isn't is because I've been making weekly ones. I need to basically re-add it every week, and I never do that. So, you do not want to be locked, so I can actually move you slightly. Oh god, I am really looking forward to about. Ooh, actually, it's going to be about a bit less than 2 weeks now. Um, getting internet upgraded, which is going to be about 8 times faster. So, and that's both on the download and upload side. So that's gonna be just a slight change, but that's gonna solve one of the problems I've sometimes had on stream, where basically either because of something I've been doing, the TFT stream, where everything was lagged to high health, mainly because of the download running. But I did not realize you could run a Twitch stream with a 15-minute delay. Um, don't know how that happened. Didn't realize that was possible, but that was pretty much. There was too much going on in the network. But yeah, it's one of the problems solved. But no, I am really looking forward to that. I have some ideas what I might do, but a couple of things I've been prevented from doing, so. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a coffee, and hopefully by the time I get back, I've decided what the hell I'm gonna play because really I've just been sitting around yapping about. Well, yapping about yapping. No yaps. No yaps. Maybe. I don't know. We will see. Anyway, I will be back. Hello. Why you wonky? There we go. When I'm looking directly forward and it's just like, no, that's not quite right. No. Okay, what? There was a networker? Um, was there? What happened? Um, I literally don't know what happened. You sure anything's dropped here? Ooh. Oh. Screen's been offline. Oh. You know, it's... Hello? Was it actually offline or what? No? Huh? Huh? I'm confused. Yes, it must have been off for like a second or two or more. Because, okay, that's weird. Well, I'm looking at everything and everything says it's been streaming completely fine. And then I'd look at OBS stats and it says that total data output is 100 megabytes. And like, yeah. Okay, that's like 2 minutes of uptime. So apparently it must have died while I was away. Sorry about that. Hmm. Okay, so what to play? What to play? I haven't even been thinking about this. I've been talking, I've got everything else done, and you know what? I might just play something completely different today. Because I don't know how long I'm going to keep streaming for today. Ooh. You know what? I did say the last time that I played this that I want to go back to it, so I think I might play a bit of Bounty of One. Because easy enough to get into. Um, Bounty of One. See, I actually remember to change the screen. Would help if you were actually capturing the gamer. Oh, I could have done Factorio and just continued on from where I left off last time. That would have been a decent option as well. Stop typing in there. Bad me. Okay, I need to up this a bit, cause that sounded quite quiet. How are we looking on the... That doesn't look too bad. To be fair, this should be audio ducking, so hopefully I sound okay. I mean, I never sound okay, but hopefully it sounds not crap. But yeah, I did say the last time I was doing this, I want to get Infamy 30. Couldn't remember Infamy. On some of the characters I haven't got it on. Okay, so the the stationary and stacked knives or standing still increases the attack speed. I mean, I might go with the basic one to begin with. Boom. Ooh, chest. I am half tempted to just completely ignore crit and go for that. But no. Additional options. Okay, my attack speed up to doubles if I stand still, so I am generally better off stand still if possible. Ooh. Attack speed. I'm probably not going to push these too far into endless, if at all. A lot more damage. That was like 50% damage increase. You know, I'm actually going to banish that lot. There was a lot of things that wouldn't pick normally. So, yeah, it probably makes sense to banish them. And it was a lot of really low level options, so getting rid of them means high level stuff. Get some movement speed. Mainly because this guy's chasing me. Get the fuck out of my ass. I don't want you in my ass. Take me out to dinner first. More damage. Kinda want to collect that chest, but felt like it was going to be a bit risky. Okay. You know what? 5% damage for every pierce, gain 1 pierce. The pierce is nice, but also damage increase. Damage. Need to stop picking some of this up. A lot more damage. Okay, like 173 damage this early is quite nice. I am one-shotting like most of these. Do I just go for more damage? Yes. Fireballs. Watch out for the balls. Oh, crap. I literally ran into that. Don't pay attention to where the things are, the fireballs. The only problem whenever you try and backtrack for something, you shot a fireball and you walk into the path of it. I could do with some more bounce, or I think I might actually raise some max health there. I did stall out in the middle of that them dashes, mainly just because iframes. Exploiting the iframes just to get a little bit more time. Okay, I am no longer one-shotting. That is kind of the problem. I might reroll this. Ooh, nothing great. I will take the crit rate though. I don't like taking 7% because 7% like a weird number. I'm going to take the track the collectibles from further away, mainly because that means I'll get more of this experience because I keep missing so much of it. And crit rate. Okay, that's like 1 in 3 crit now. Okay, finally managed to finish off the other, it's not sheriff, it's deputy. Rate of fire. 100% rate of fire. Projectiles move faster, killing enemies. Oh, that's... That is tempting, but I'm gonna reroll. Oh, this is... This is going to help out short term, but long term it does mean my attack rate will actually be slower. That being said, I'm not planning to take this far into endless, so... Okay, that is 40%, so 4 to 10 a crits now. Okay, nearly 50% crit. That's a nice place to be. I do always tend to rush crit a bit. I know I got the crit upgrade right at the very start, but oh no. I'm not going to end up getting this boss on, am I? Ooh, that was too close. Oh, double chest. 1 extra PS is actually massive. Okay, got a chest at least. Random size and damage boost. I will take that. And hopefully I didn't get hit by this. Movement speed and attack speed whenever you pick up shit. Yes. It is a temporary effect. However, basically every time you pick up any coins, etc., it increases the timer. Unfortunately, boss like this, the timer is going to wear down. That being said, I did get quite a lot of damage out during it. Especially because when he was up close to me, I get a lot of attack speed bonus. First person shot, now targets close to enemy. Gains 1 PS. Yes. That pretty much guarantees that the first and second shot both hit. Because that's the only thing with PS. Because, sure, it'll PS and hit whatever's behind. But if there's nothing behind it, well, it's useless. It also means arrows will be flying different directions. Ooh, bounce. Oh, I will go for pickup range. Okay, it's general range, but also does pickup range just make it a hell of a lot easier collecting the experience, because I also have the other thing that does the range. I can do the bounce again. It's giving me the option for bounce. So it really wants me to have bounce. So what am I at? 3 PS, 2 bounce. That is not a bad spot to be in. Okay, that takes me over the 60. That is where I want to be for crit. Now I get the crit upgrade. That is 100%. I will take it. Removes every single crit upgrade from the pool and caps it at 100. Well, it doesn't cap it at 100. It adds 40, which is why getting that was important. And projectiles are slower. I like that, but only after I've got upgrades to... I'm going to re-roll these. Again... Ooh. More damage, but move slower. But I do have the coffee, so I do move quite quickly. Range again. 2 gold ranges is plenty. But yeah, I've got massive damage now whenever I hit. And I shoot bloody fast. So... Oh, it's the butterfly. None of these. Okay, I do like my giant shots. Mainly because they have infinite piercing and do massive damage. Big damage bonus, especially because that is flat damage bonus, and I've got a lot of multipliers. I get multiplier for every pierce, and I get multiplier for the amount of health I've got. I'm gonna get 2 more dashes, I think. Yeah. Dashes make sense. Out of everything there was nothing that I was looking and going, oh, I need this. And doubling the amount of dashes I have just keeps me alive so much easier. To be honest, I am moving around way too much here. I should be staying still a hell of a lot more, but... Oh, frick. I'm going to take it because it was like really good, 25% crit, but could you not have given me that like as a damage or... Because I am playing for the other thing, but until I get the crit thing, I would have been at 60. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to look at the stats. Yeah, until I get it, I would have been at 60% crit, which really hampers the amount of damage I can do. We got the balls. Balls. He didn't quite die. Okay, we got him now though. I might take the projectile speed. Yeah. Things move faster, but that means if I get any of the upgrades that reduce projectile speed, I don't feel bad about taking them now. Rate of fire. It's gold rate fire. That's, yeah. I didn't actually pay attention to how much it changed, but it's going to be a decent amount. Yeah, I'm getting 10 shots per second when I'm relatively close to things, so... But yeah, I'm sort of like an in-between build at the moment because I started with the... that is... For every crit, an extra 30% damage. But yeah, I'm sort of in between because I've got one thing that, like, if I stand still, it increases, let's say increase my fire rate, but if I'm closer to things, increases the fire rate, so like, that's a moving thing. When you move onto 8% the area effect size and raise your damage. You know what? That's probably not bad. Because I am always moving. Too much. Too much. But I am always moving. 250% more damage. That's like over 50%. That is a hell of a lot of extra damage, so... Jeez. What crits up to now? 4,000 odd? There was 5,000 in there, 5,500. Yeah, it's going to be a bit all over the place because it's going to depend how long I've been moving at this point. Okay. Damage. Yeah, it's a bit hard to tell how much things going up at this point because every time I look, like, things are changing. Okay, that was easy. There we go, we have the crit. No more crit upgrades, but every shot is now a crit. Okay, I do need to get some pickups because I'm a little bit slow right now. The only issue I've got is during the final boss. I could end up being way too slow. Maybe if it comes a lot more damage. Okay, that was like 20% damage increase, something like that. So that was well worth it. Okay, so basically stuff twice and that guy dies. Cool. When your projectiles deal critical damage, they pierce. Or just get pierces based on the dashes. I think... Okay. Every time the crit, the pierce is infinite pierces. But... I get damage increase for the amount of pierces I have. 5% per pierce. I have 4 dashes, that'll give me an extra 4 pierce. Which, 7 pierce... Most of the shots aren't hitting 7 enemies. Plus there's also the bounces. But that also gives me a damage bonus, so... I'm sure it's 5% per pierce. But I've got such a hodgepodge, like, standstill, run around build. Okay, shots pierce through 2 more. Okay, so that's 10% damaging. Oh shit, the skill I was looking at was the other way around. You get more dashes for pierce. Okay. Well. Oh well, I'll take the extra 2 pierce. That puts me on 6, and now we've got 10 dashes. So if I get anything like the dashes things to modify what I would use dashes for, Hell, I would even take the dashes heal at the moment, because 10 dashes, even with them recharging slowly. This is exactly what I was looking for earlier. I got the thing that made projectiles faster, now they can be 30% slower but 20% damage boost. But they also don't feel ridiculously slow. They're still like really slow. I love seeing the giant bolts just turn direction. Okay, that's decent damage, but yeah, I think attack speed for now. I think I'm decent. Well, just for so 60. Oh, that'll be enough, the big boy. Okay. Just avoid the balls, and that do. Okay, I think the range is kind of big enough right now. Gain 1 bounce for every pace you have. Gain 1 pace. I don't care about that. Immunity when you level up. That one I don't care about. When you stand still, fire projectiles around you. I don't think that's going to be worth it, so I think I'm going to banish all of them. Do I take the slower? Yeah, I've got fairly big range. I'll make that even bigger. Just slows all of the projectiles around me, which just makes it really, really easy to just dodge all of them. It just means that I can stand still a lot longer. Yeah, I can stand there for like ages and make 1 dash across, little bit down there, little bit down there. I should probably be moving like the direction where I don't have to move again straight away, but yeah, that was another big chunk of damage. Was that 50 or something base damage? Yeah, the damage is like, oh, you deal 800 damage. No, I'm seeing a lot of like 5-10Ks in here. Just a little bit above the 800, don't you think? Just do it. Just do it. Okay, what would I ideally want at this point? You know what? The cooldown goes from like 90 to 76 on that first one. I could take an armor. Yeah, I think an armor is quite good. Also, the skill that was in there, the one that gives you crit for dashes, would have been brilliant before I got like the crit maxed. Honestly, I kind of need some spread here. If I could get the you fire faster but your shots are less accurate, that would actually be quite nice, because I would love to miss some shots. Because half the problem, and this is one of the reasons that you want fast projectiles, is until the enemy dies, it's still the closest enemy, and you will keep firing at it. I will go attack speed. I don't know what the best option particularly was there. Hey look, I used the armor. The good thing about the armor, well, one of the good things about the armor is it takes 1 damage. Like, it takes a hit and it's like, oh, that was 1 damage. Whereas current settings on this, I would take 3 damage per hit. Oh god. Balls are basically impossible. Okay. Oh god. Thank god you're this version. It's a version that allows you to sit close to it, and because I've got the thing where you fast fire it, you shoot faster the closer you get to it, I can stand right in his face. Okay, I am going into endless mode, but I'm not planning to go that far. I'm not going to try and break the game. Turrets explode. I'm not going to be able to leave this on permanently because this especially does start lagging. I do love seeing all of the explosions. Okay, each projectile can only do 3 explosions, so it's not. I mean, it would be completely busted if they could do it for everyone, because these pierce a lot. Especially the big boys that just pierce endlessly. Increased damage reduces attack speed. Projectiles move faster. Yeah, I can afford to lose some attack speed. I've got the coffee and I've got a load of other things, especially when things closer. This is where, like, the attack faster, closer, slower, further away, like, kind of falls down a bit, because really I want to be killing things as they're on the edge of the screen. Unfortunately, that means they're quite far away, which means they'll shoot slower, which means it's harder to kill things at the edge of the screen. However, if they get in your face, they just melt. So, end of the game, it is a lot worse with that. Ooh, I am tempted. What would the cooldown be? 75% of... what, that's going to be 20 something seconds? I'm going to take it, but that might be a really bad idea. Oh god. And then I'll walk into 2 things straight away. It does mean I can just dash heal straight away and get that back, but I think I'm dashing more than every 22 seconds. To be honest, as long as I can do this and get them, well, get them in a groove. The worst thing is walking around a screen and walking into them. Or just walking into them. Of course. Yeah, I think that might have been a bad option. I think I was using the dashes for survivability way too much. Yeah, because I can't even get out of there without getting hit. So it's not even giving me any life because I'm needing to take the hits, and instead of using one dash to get out of it, I'm using three for. But oh well, that was definitely a misplay. Um, you know what? I did get the completion on that, so that is basically what I ended for. Basically what I ended for. What I was aiming for. I think I might actually just end early tonight. Like, no way. Actually, a short stream. But to be fair, I've yapped a lot, and I didn't really have a plan for tonight. I just started that because, yeah. Also, why is the music broken? I'm like, play. There we go. I'm like, play music, and it's like, no, I don't think I will. Um. So yeah, I will be making an announcement sometime in the next week, probably, about what I'm doing because, like I said earlier, this is basically 1 year of me streaming. Yippee! So, yeah, that's going to be fun time. Um, it's not like I've got anything else to do here. Wait. Didn't think there'd been. Okay. Didn't think. Okay. That's why I'm getting pinged there. Cool. Yeah. So, what was I saying? I get distracted. Squirrel brain. But yeah, it's been a fantastic year, and I'm hoping I can celebrate in a good way. Smile. But yeah, I once I finalize exactly what I do, but I'm doing. It's not going to be this weekend. It might be the weekend after. Um, 13th, 14th, around then. Really, it should be the weekend after that, but it's like the 20th, 21st, and I'm going, that's too close to Christmas. Who knows what'll be going on then, so. Well, it's. Um, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. I did. I'm completely zonked. Zonked is probably the best way of putting it. Um, okay, so where, what, how, why? I don't know. Ooh, that's an idea. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know where I'm going. I shouldn't have closed that. Whoops. But yeah, once I finalise plans for exactly what I'm doing, like I'm thinking there's going to be stuff over the entire weekend. I was originally planning on this weekend, then ended up not doing it. So yeah, I'm thinking it is probably going to be 13th, 14th, Saturday, Sunday. But we will see what happens. I will, well, definitely by next week, I will know. But I will keep everyone informed, which that is what the socials are for. What the hell was that? I tried to write socials, but I end up reversing like all of the vowels. I don't know how. Right. Okay. Well, we're going to go over to Bora. Them and Nara are doing voice acting challenges, which I haven't got to watch too much of, but always looks like a fun thing. You just reminded me, I do have a raid message. Ah, one of them, whichever way it's come around for subs, one for non-subs. The reason I say whichever way it came around is it's come up in one chat of mine one way around and the other way. So God knows. But yeah, thank you everyone. It has been actually so amazing to see people actually have me on their stream list, and the fact that I've been #1 streamer for people is like, oh my fucking god. So thank you. I really don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get off. I hope to see you all on Thursday. Bye, guys.